He's the founder of the first English-speaking e-media, coming from computer sciences background, interested and passionate about politics and public affairs, especially in the MENA region. He's also a member of the board of advisor in Al Akhawain University. Welcome, Adnane Bennis,
co-founder of Morocco World News with my brother. He lives now in Washington, D.C. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'll be very happy to discuss with you and answer your questions, whatever questions you have. Just let's have fun. The most challenging and difficult decision that he had to make, there are several, but probably the most difficult one was to decide in 2013, my decision to come back to Morocco from the US after spending 13 years. My 20s basically were in the US, so that was a very, very difficult decision to make, and it took me at least 2.5 years to come to the conclusion that I will come back to Morocco, because you need to think about it, to have vision, because you're going to live your life back in the US, your experience, your network, your support system, everything, and leave that and come to a new life. Even though Morocco was and is my, of course, alhamdulillah, it's my country, but coming back after spending several years abroad is not an easy decision to make, because you will have to face the reverse cultural shock, and that's hard than leaving your home country to another country. It's very hard for many, many reasons. Maybe we can discuss them in the future, but it wasn't an easy thing to do, especially that I was coming from New York to Fes. And you can imagine the difference between the two cities, the difference between the two economies. So many difficulties I faced, and especially that I was coming to establish an entity or a dream that nobody at the time believed in. Nobody was believing in Morocco World News because it was something crazy. It was a crazy idea. We have vision, we have passion, and I was coming to establish this idea in Morocco. I started. I worked hard. I faced so many difficulties. I am still facing many difficulties. But that's the joy of creating something of your own, is to overcome the obstacles
of course,
and the challenges. First of all, you need patience. If you don't have patience, you can't move forward. Especially in Morocco, we need a lot of patience. Patience with people, with the system, with yourself, with your family. Everything in Morocco takes time. Especially if you are talking about paperwork. If you want to create something and you need paperwork, you just need to be patient. Take it as is. There is no reason why someone needs to compare to other systems, or to be anxious or angry about it. It's just how it is. Second of all, you need resilience. You need to be resilient and resourceful. This I learned when I was young, as early as 10, 11, 12 years old, because my father, Allah yarhamou, used to prepare us to the challenges that we are going to face, especially in the Fes Medina. We used to go with him and try to learn how to sell, how to buy, how to use money. So that was the lesson we used to have. When myself and my brother, both of us, we used to have a small table. We were selling candies in front of our father. It wasn't to make money. It was just as a test to learn how to use money and how to know that making money is not easy and spending money is easy. Yes. So we need to know the balance of how we can make and spend. So that was the lesson, and that's taught us how to be resourceful, how to be resilient, and how to be patient. So growing up and moving to the US, my brother went to France, so both of us went our separate ways. But at some point in 2007, we joined together in the US. I was in Chicago, he was in New York. 2009, we lived together. So that's when we started thinking of creating something of our own. And yeah, if it weren't patience, resilience, I could have just abandoned the idea, because we're not selling something tangible. We're not. We are doing media. Media has to do with opinion, analysis, ideas, narratives. We're changing public opinion. We're fighting the narratives against Morocco. So it's not an easy task to do. You need a lot of years, hard work, nothing but hard work to prove yourself and to let people understand that what you are doing has value and powerful. And we managed to deal with this. It's been 13 years, and alhamdulillah, we've proved ourselves. We have a good reputation. We are cited all over the world, thousands and thousands of times, in so many research papers. We are the go-to media in Morocco for anyone who's looking for valuable, accurate information. So to do this, you need a lot of hard work. So I remember I was working 18 hours a day. Not 8 hours, not 10 hours, 18 hours a day. I left my job, I left my life, everything, for this dream, and I was doing a huge risk. For some people, I was crazy, because I left New York, I left my job at a mission to the United Nations, and I was making money, and I had a life, I have friends, everything, and I came back. So just coming back in itself was crazy idea for people. And the most asked question to me in 2013, 14 and 15 was, why did you come back? علاش رجعتي للمغرب? And people ask me, they ask me with واحد look